Black History Month always calls us to look back, but today I want to look up, because I wouldn't be standing where I am if it weren't for Black women showing me exactly what's possible long before I have the language for it. I want to honor these 3 Black women designers who have fundamentally reinforced what's possible for me: Sheila Bridges, Justina Blakeney, and Nikki Chu. These women are my North Star. What connects them is not just great design. It's vision, longevity, and the ability to build something far bigger than themselves. Let's start with Sheila Bridges. Sheila Bridges not only shares a name with my own mother, she's a true pioneer. She didn't just enter the design world, she reshaped it. Long before conversations about representation were mainstream or popular, Sheila was centering Black storytelling, Black culture, and Black history in her work. Her approach to design is scholarly and deeply rooted in identity. She built a globally recognized brand that spans interior design and product licensing. And her pattern, Harlem Toile, has been seen on products found in some of the most prestigious home retailers like Williams-Sonoma and Wedgwood. It showcases images that preserve narratives that the industry often ignored. Sheila showed us that cultural specificity is not a niche, it's a foundation, and that you don't have to universalize your voice to be respected, and yet you can still build something enduring. Then there's Justina Blakeney. I have been a huge fan of Justina's for well over 15 years, and fortunately have had the pleasure of connecting with her in person several times over those years. I've always loved that she didn't have a traditional design path, because that's exactly what makes her impact so powerful. She built a brand rooted in intuition, global inspiration, spirituality, and joy at a time when minimalism and white walls and restraint were considered the standard for good taste. Her company, Jungalow, is more than just a brand. It's a full lifestyle ecosystem, from books to wallpaper, rugs, furniture, and very large-scale licensing deals. Justina translated a very personal point of view into a globally recognized aesthetic. What I admire most, though, is that she's never separated creativity from humanity. She talks openly about mental health, creativity as a practice, and honoring seasons of life, and she's built a business that could hold all of that. She proved that joy is not frivolous and that intuition can scale. And then there's Nikki Chu. Nikki is an OG in the design game and represents the power behind a name. She built a point of view and let the world meet her there. Nikki has authored books, created extensive product lines across major retailers like Z Gallery and The Tile Shop, and has positioned herself not just as a designer, but as a full-fledged creative executive. She shows what it looks like to play the long game, to build something sustainable, to design a career that continues to evolve with time. What all 3 of these women have in common is this: they never stopped being hired as designers, but they became owners. They became authors. They turned taste into intellectual property and vision into infrastructure. They designed far beyond rooms. They designed pathways. As a Black woman building in this industry, that matters deeply to me. Because it's one thing to be celebrated for talent. It's another thing to build something that lasts. So this Black History Month, I'm honoring the women who quietly gave me permission to imagine a future beyond service. And if you're a creative wondering whether your ideas can become something bigger, look to them, because I do.